Okay, testing. All right, finally. Cool. All right. So, before I get started, let's say it's your boy Lead Ace, as you already know. I'm going to be doing a custom controller today. Still have my stuff set up from before when I did the last controller cleaning, because this came in the mail and it's not the actual part that I need. So I had to get a part to come in that is indeed not only what I needed, but I had to get it fast shipped because my customer is waiting for their controller. So, trying to get that popping for them. So this is going to be a Galaxy themed controller. Yeah, so it's going to be a Galaxy themed controller. Sorry to say that I will be making this video in silence because I was watching some other streamers and I just had to turn them down. But we got a, hold on, brand new controller, super fresh. Look at that. So first thing first, gotta get that peel, right? That peel. Get that popping. Oh yeah. Black on black. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna push this off to the side. Maybe I should have some paper towel down. I don't want anything happening to this controller. Brand spanking new controller. So I don't want nothing happening to it. Okay. First things first. Gotta break into the thing. Oh, wow. It's so tight. Those tolerances haven't been disrupted at all. First again, huh? That's one. Also don't want to mess up the controller at all. I'm going to be saying that like 5 times. But yeah, let me put this right here. I want these. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. This one, because I'm going to need a smaller one to get down into the controller. And that's this. Usually there are 2 different colors, which this is going to be a little confusing, but hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. Alright, so from my last video, you know that there's 5 screws that I have to unscrew. Alright, 5 screws. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is right there in the center. We're gonna do, yeah, this is the one I need. I'm gonna start by loosening these just a little bit. Ooh. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Loosen them up just a little bit. Now for this one in the middle, this seemed to work best. This way. this is definitely why my wrist has been hurting for the last couple of days. Treading these screws. Or rather, untreading these screws. Oops. Alright, we got one out. And I have a nice, look at that, magnetic screw pad. So hopefully I don't lose any screws this time around. Although I'm thinking about replacing the screws with the black ones that came with the replacement stuff. Only because this is supposed to be a Galaxy themed controller, and I feel like those black screws will really match it. But then again, stars are not black, so maybe I will keep the original screws. I mean, and these screws are pretty much virgin. I mean, this is straight from the what is it called? From the factory. So it shouldn't be too much issue. Okay, so we got the back panel off. We have all 5 reverse screws in one area. I do want to do this before I get too into. I want to try to pick up this label, because this is going to be very difficult later on. I do want some music. You know what? Hold on. Let's do that. Let's get some music, because this is going to be extremely boring with no background noise. So I'll get the music started up in a little bit. For now, just need to get started on the sticker here. It's giving me all types of issues. There we go. I'm gonna get ads. I apologize, but I'm gonna try to mute them when there are ads. All right. So I'm just trying to look out for it right now, so I can hit skip. Go. The music popping. Yeah. Okay. Get this thing out. See, and the reason I'm making this video is so that the person who ordered this controller can see the care that's going into that controller. hopefully it sets me apart from other designers and they want to be a returning customer. I would appreciate that. And I hope they appreciate this too. Whether it's for you, a loved one, whether it's a new controller or you're refreshing, I got you. Don't even worry about that. Under Control Customs, that's who we are. Or, well, that's who I am. I don't have anybody in my employ, like I promised. It is just me. Alright, finally got that pesky sticker off. I'm sorry, I don't have stickers that go over this yet, but let me get one of these things out here. I got some custom controller stickers. There we go. Oh man, there it is. Yeah. So that's me right there. Under Control. Oh, you can't really see it, huh? There you go. Yeah. So one of these goes in every order. At least one of them goes in every order. But we got the front and back shell off. Boom, boom. The front shell will not be going back on. I'm going to go ahead and just stack this over here. This will be for another controller that I actually have this model, but you know, put that on that ottoman there. This is the shell that will be going on, which is a Galaxy themed one. I painted some buttons that they had asked me to do, and hopefully they came out good. It's supposed to look like stars, but man, I know I'm hypercritical of myself, so I don't know if they really look like stars, but there's that. Okay, so there's a ton of screws here, and I always get the count wrong. Sometimes I like get almost all of them out, but not all of them. So I know there's one right here, and this is obvious, but there's a few hidden screws. Okay, I'm gonna put these right on that screw pad. Mind you, I'm standing up too, so I'm probably gonna get a little fatigue. Get this all done so that I can get it shipped out for tomorrow. I know that the person who this is being made for is definitely awaiting this controller, so I want to get it to them. So with this controller, I will be basically going down to like all the way through the controller. Okay, that was 4. I want to say that's it for this part of the board. So I think this is called a sister board, and I don't want to do it too hard, and then there's a screw in there, and then I break the board. Okay, so this part of the board can come up. What I'm going to do is I have to take out the rumble motors, which is super annoying. You have to be careful because these wires, don't want them to come out. There we go. That's one. Don't want the wires to come out. And you gotta be very careful. Look at that. Comes right out with a little bit of patience. Boom. Okay. So that's one. That's two. Come on. There it is. Alright, so there's the headphone jack, which you really have to be careful about. It's already wiggled its way under the board. That's just a little annoying. Let's lay this down. Put these off to the side. Now there's one screw under this board, and it always gives me a little bit of trouble. Hold on. Get this in here. I'm here. The headphone jack, which I'm not sure that anybody else, like nobody really uses it anymore because everybody has Bluetooth everything now. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this off first. The top portion here. See, that's the little part that protects your sync button. And then flip this right back over. Then there's two clips that keep in your bumpers on the sides. Oh, trying to see them. Yeah, I don't have the light on my side. Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my headlamp. The only thing is that it broke recently, so it doesn't adjust. Okay, but couldn't hurt to have it right here. Okay, I got my eye on the thing right here. Oh no, I can't take that off yet. Okay, I see. Taking that other piece off did help a little bit. Here's the screw that I'm looking for. It's this one. Okay. And because I'm in there like a little crooked, I just have to work the screw little by little and get this thing out there. Okay, no, it's still in. Yeah, it's the screw that I hate. Because nobody's trying to resolder a board. Okay, now it's out. Let's take these and remove this screw. I bent my tongs. I mean, my tweezers, I bent them. That's no good. Okay, they're bent back. Okay. There's another one up under the B button. I remember that. So I gotta turn this way, because the B button is over here. That's an ad. There we go. Pause that. Bang it to straighten it out. Yeah, it's pretty fragile, so if I use the hammer, it would actually break it. The piece to the, I keep wanting to say tongs, the tweezers. Okay, what I can do is I can take out these right here, the triggers. I can do those first, just to move this piece out of the way. I don't usually do it this way, but it's not gonna hurt. Relieve some tension. That way I'm not working with such a tight tolerance. So the 5 screws to get into the controller are all the same size. All the internal screws are all the same size. So you're only working with 2 sides of screws, which is great. Okay, just 2 sizes of screws. I think Sony's PlayStation 5 controller is 3 different sizes. It just makes everything that much more difficult to deal with. You can take off the sticks, give me a little bit more to work with. Yes, sir. Got a little bit of wiggle room. That's all I need, because I know there's another screw right here, right here. I gotta be careful when I'm moving this. Like I said, I'm not trying to resolder the board. The screw. There we go. Try to do it fast. Is there another one under this side? Before I started yanking on stuff. So I'm gonna turn it back around this way. Yep, there's another one over here. And it has been a little while since I've come down this far into a controller. But that now should be all of them. Nope, there's another one over here. I think there is supposed to be a total of 15 screws, including external. I know that I lost one screw because of the magnet of the what is it called? The trigger. So the triggers are magnetic. If you're pulling out a screw, it's very possible that it will attach itself to the screw will attach itself. Okay. All right, so everything's loose now. But what I want to do, and open this thing, right? Oh, the shell is soft touch too, so it feels really good in the hand. From Ace the Miner to Ace the Blacksmith. What I want to do is I want to check the tolerance on these buttons, because I just want to make sure that they're all gonna go through. Oh, there's still some. Yeah, that's not good. I'm just checking to make sure they're all gonna go. Go in to where they're needed. Yeah, that one's tolerance is good. This might not be good. The bottom tolerance on this one might be a little bad. See, that's the thing. Working with paint, sometimes it glops and gloops in places that you don't want it to. So it looks like they'll go through the holes okay, but I'm gonna have to see about doing something for the bottoms. Yeah. Yep. So this one got stuck to the plastic right there. Oh no. Actually, is this the plastic? No, this is clear coat. That's funny. Yeah, that's all clear coat. That is funny. Yeah, but these plastic pieces have to be just so, because if not, then it's not going to fit inside the controller. Oh, man. Static electricity. Oh, I forgot about the music. I might have to change gloves after doing this. It should fit too. See, these ones I put on what's it called, sticks, so they're good. That one should fit and go nicely. Yep, that one's good. Okay. Yeah, this one wasn't on toothpicks. That little bit of separation helps so much. it's crazy. Like it's like taking plastic pieces out of a mold for the very first time. I mean, it's basically what I'm doing, technically. Gosh, this stuff is sticky. Okay. So we got those pieces there. How bad is this one? Because I know I stuck this one down. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I had a piece of foam on that one. I know that I have some, there it is. Ouch! That didn't feel good. I have some finishing sandpaper. So the thing about finishing sandpaper is that it's super high grit. You put your fingers on it and it basically feels smooth. Like you can't feel the granules like that. And that's why it's finishing paper. So that it's very abrasive, but in the very smallest way possible. So what I need to do is I just need to sand down some pieces. Chip away anything and then sand it so that it still looks nice from the outside. Sorry, I'm like pulling away to do this, but yes, basically all I'm doing is just sanding it down. Actually, wish I had one that's a little bit more abrasive. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I should have one that's a little bit more abrasive. Working with tolerances, you got to be real careful. painted this stuff like a couple days ago, and I can still smell it. Like it's not super strong, but man, can definitely still get you a whiff of it, especially breaking off these pieces. It's no good. Okay. I'm doing this. Nice. Get that off. Okay. There it is. Okay. I want to be sure that I have that condensed air on deck. Look, it's all sticking to me. Yeah, like that. There we go. See that? Sticking to me. Yeah. I mean, I have like multiple pairs of gloves. I can always just switch one out. And if need be, that is what will happen. Oh my goodness. I thought a top piece of this had come off, but it was just, oh my thumb. I got so upset for a second. Okay. Just want to get all these pieces out and about. These ones should be good.
That's the Lunchables effect.
Hold on, I'm trying to skip the ad. Boom. There it is. I'm about to say, where the music at? So this is my first time doing this, like painting controllers like this, at least to ship them out. I did tell the buyer that, and they said, yeah, I'm down with it. I want the full Galaxy theme treatment. I was like, okay, we'll see what it does. See what happens. These ones look a lot better than the other two. just like that. Just trying to make sure these notches are defined, because if not, it will not fit into where it needs to go in the controller. The more work I can do right this second, the more time it's going to save me. This one looks really nice though. This one might, yeah, I think this one should be good to go in. Okay. I have to check those. You just a little bit of condensed air. Okay. What are we working with now? Whoop. Okay. So it's gonna lose all the buttons. All the buttons there. Yep, all the sync button, everything just came out. Perfect. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change these gloves because I don't want any of this stuff getting into the middle of the controller. And I got way too much of it on my hands. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch up the gloves right now. I mean, I could always blow it out, but even that has its dangers. I'll blow it out at a certain point, but I can't do it right this second because it might make something get lodged in there even worse. Alright. Lo-fi music, yeah. Love lo-fi. There we go. Alright, so just switched out my gloves. See, they're nice and clean. There you go. Turn the whole controller. Okay. That's one thing out. It has glue. Oh no, it's not glue, it's grease to keep it lubricated. That's funny. I've never worked on a controller this new, where it still has the lubrication from the factory. Let's just sit right there in the middle. Make sure I get these in correctly. Nope. So let's try this way. This is the shortest one here. Yep, there it is. put this back on. Just gotta sit this where it needs to go. Alright. So, I mean, I apologize because, like I said, it didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it is very speckled. There's like a big blotch in one area that I really didn't like, but by the time I realized it, it was already drying. But while we're here, might as well deal with this. And this. Come out. Oh, come on now. Why are you doing this to me? There it is. Look at that. Right? So you got this one going out. You got this one going in. Just gotta make sure they're going on the right sides. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Huh? Okay. That's all she wrote. Oh wait. Yeah, hold up. Come on. There we go. It's not this one. You. I'm gonna make sure I put this all together right now too, because I don't want to lose this button. It seems like I already lost it. No. That's the share button from the old controller. This is not it either. Oh, here it is. It's still over here drying off. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this one, be very careful flipping this controller over. Okay. Because this has to go in here. If not, you won't be able to sync it up to sync your new controller up to your console. That'd be no good. I can't put this one on yet, but this will stay. Okay. What I want to do is I want to put in all of the face buttons. I know that the B button is the tallest. There's memes about it. It's this one here. Yeah, not having any letters or anything written on them makes it that much harder. Like this? No. I gotta get the orientation right. There. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. It's a little bit tight, but once I put it down, yeah, it's good. Alright, good. I think this is the X button. I could just compare them. Tweezers, where are you? There you are. Okay, hold on. This is 1, 2, so this should be the Y button, I think. Is it seated? It is. Okay, cool. That was the Y button indeed. I'm gonna start comparing these things. Oh, so this is the X button. Yeah, this gotta stay in there. Yeah. A button. Yeah, that's the A button. Okay. I need the X button. There it is. Right. Okay, this one needs a little more help. There it is. Just gotta make sure we get the right fit.